Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Learn with Virali. I'm Virali, your guide on this coding adventure. In today's video, I'll be talking about the application requirements along with the membership fees as in the PMP examination cost. So let's get started. So in the application requirements, there are three parts to it. The first part is the formal education, wherein if you have a high school diploma, you will be needing 60 months of the PMP experience, as in you need to showcase at least 60 months of your management of different projects that you have done in any field that you're working on, making sure that those end up to a total of 60 months. It can be made sure that it's not consecutive or it's not something like you need to show 60 months right from the very beginning. You can take chunks of different months along with your different years of experience and can showcase a total of 60 months. That's allowed, but it's not something like you need to show a constant or a consecutive 60 months of experience. But if you have a bachelor's degree with 4 years of concentration or a master's degree or a PhD degree, all of them are allotted to be having to showcase 36 months of your PMP experience, wherein you will be doing the same thing, as in no need to do it like exact one by one or maybe consecutive 36 months of experience. You can do it by picking up few months from your projects that you have worked on, making PMI understand that these all end up to 36 months, which is required based on your education level, which is either going to be bachelor's degree with 4-year concentration or maybe master's degree or a PhD that you have in any field. Next portion that we have here is the work experience. This work experience should align in terms of not having to showcase something like the title as the project manager for a particular project, but it should be incorporating different agile methodologies. Let's say, for example, you are a scrum master or you have headed certain projects using the agile methodologies, or even if you are following a traditional waterfall approach, that's allowed, but you have to explain it in a detailed manner, making sure that you use those project management terms in your project explanation experience. The third one that I have here is talking about the 35 hours of the PDU course that is required as a part of the PMP application. Now, this can be anything. Let's say if you have studied the Google Project Management course, that does count as the 35-hour of the PDU course. Or if you want to go ahead and purchase a course on Udemy, which is going to be identified under PMP Prep, that is also counted as the 35-hour component in your PMP examination registration form. Okay, so now let's talk about what are the differences in terms of being a member with PMI and not being a member with PMI. There are certain differences in terms of the PMP examination cost if you are a member and if you are not a member of PMI. The first one, let's discuss. If you are a member of the PMI, you have certain benefits in terms of having to pay less examination fees in comparison to the other option, which is not being a member with PMI. So basically, the membership fees here is rounding up to $129, which is definitely going to be a standard as in the US dollars. And the examination fees cost around $405, again, a USD here, which is totaling up to 534 US dollars as in the total cost for your PMP exam. But if you are not a member of PMI, you will be paying an upfront of 555 US dollars, which is definitely going to be more in comparison to being a member. And also there are certain other benefits in terms of being a member with PMI. You get to download the PMBOK 6 and PMBOK 7 edition along with the Agile Practitioner Guide. And in case if you fail the examination at the first attempt, the cost of retaking the exam for the second attempt is going to be just $275 in case if you are a member of PMI. But if you are not a member of PMI, you're going to be paying it more than being a member of PMI in case if you are retaking the exam again. So always being a member of PMI is recommended, not necessary though, or it is not something like you definitely have to be a member of PMI, but it is always recommended.